Today we'll be talking about how to build your prayer life. A lot of you wonder how Apostle Selman will say, when you pray for 14 hours, yes, it's very possible. Firstly, have the mindset that it is very possible for you to pray for 10, 14, 24 hours. Yes, brother, 24 hours of prayer. And I'll be teaching you in this video step-by-step process of how you can build your prayer life and alternative processes of how you can get to that peak of the prayer life that you want. Okay, let's get started. Firstly, use messages and songs. Okay, let's start with how I build my prayer life. I built my prayer life around messages and songs. A lot of you who feel like I want to concentrate on prayer. See, let's get from the fundamental aspects first. Prayer is the communication with God. Is you talking to God and God talking back. We'll get to that aspect. But first, you build your prayers with songs. You can take a 5-minute song. Yeah, you can take a 5-minute song like somebody singing that you love, Victor Thompson, someone that you really love, and you can listen to their songs while praying in minutes, like for 10 minutes, and you can at a point in a message just stir up your spirit and start praying. You don't need a conventional deep part or place where you pray, although yes, you can have specific places where you pray. There are places or points where you build altars, but first start with messages and songs that will start up from a little level and take you up the ladder. Secondly, start from small minutes, just like I mentioned in the first. You don't want to pray for 6 hours, then you start from 4 hours, or you don't want to be able to pray for 9 hours, then you start from 7 hours. Then when you are creating goals, your spiritual goals, don't create something that is preposterous or despicable that you will not be able to get to. Then you are looking at, I cannot get to it, I'm discouraged, and how can I get there? Even the great men that we have today, Apostle Joshua Selman, I believe would have started from small. There are cases where we hear that the hand of the Lord comes upon someone and you pray for maybe 3 days at a stretch. Yes, that is for the impartations. But if you don't have that grace, when you are in your conscious state, start from small minutes, start from 5 minutes, pray in tongues. See, don't be shy about check time as much as possible, but make sure you are praying. Just pray in tongues, pray in the spirit. Thank God for that 5 minutes. Firstly, thank God for 1 minute, pray in tongues for 3 minutes, then appreciate God for 1 minute, 5 minutes. Then as you go on, the 5 minutes would not be enough for your spirit. Your spirit's capacity would have grown. So then you move to 10, 15 minutes. The thing there is that when you get to 5 minutes, your spirit will shut down because your body will shut down because it is used to 5 minutes. Then when you get to then you move further to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then you see that when you do that for another 2-3 weeks, you are getting used to it. You increase that again in another 1 month. You don't do it. Then before you know it, in 6 months, you're already praying for 2 hours almost every single day. So that is number 2. Join prayer groups or prayer chain groups or whatever fellowship that you know that they are gifted in praying, so that you can build. You cannot build appetite. So that you cannot build appetite without associating with the people that really do the things that you want to engage or you want to do. So when you want to engage in prayer, you join prayer groups. And those ones can pray for 15. So when you want to engage in prayer, you join prayer groups. And those ones can pray for 4 hours. Don't worry if after an hour you are disconnected. Just stay in that atmosphere and continue praying. And before you know, your spiritual appetite will grow and it will be more widened to take in more prayer hours. This is how you grow. This is how you go. I'm teaching you practical life examples of how you grow. So that is number 3. Number 4. See prayer as a must. See, prayer is non-negotiable in your walk in life. See, the devil is real. The devil is alive and is breathing. breathing threats against you and your family and your loved ones. So you must see prayer as a must for you to grow in prayer. You don't see prayer as, if I don't pray today, it's fine, it's okay. No, you must really see prayer as a must. And when you see prayer as a must, you would have this burden upon you every day to pray in tongues, to pray in the spirits, to pray in your understanding, to fellowship with God. And then your spirit grows, because when you see it as a must, when you have done it today and you still have an urge to do it around 11, 12 in the night, you still do it because it is a must. Your spirit has to communicate with your Father so that your mortal flesh can receive power to do the things that you do. That is number 4. Lastly, number 5, just like number 3, or what is that number again? Move with prayerful people. If you move with people that talk about, I was in the spirit yesterday, there are a lot of spiritual people that we don't even know what they are doing, but we just know that they are spiritual. You don't have to like all of them, just move with them. If you are moving with people that are saying, I could not pray well yesterday and I prayed for 4 hours, you would, at the point you will feel intimidated. Then it is not a competition, but it will build your spirit up to a point that you would want to pray as much as you can, so that if they are asking how many hours you pray yesterday, you will not say I prayed for 3 minutes or 5 minutes, although that is not bad to start with, but it becomes a problem if you, over time, you have not grown in your prayer hours. It is very good that you understand your prayer, and long hour prayers, don't let anybody deceive you, is important and is a must. Not every day you pray long hours, but there are certain times in your life when you need direction and when you need the things of the Spirit, and you have to just communicate, and with that zeal you have to pray for a long time before God shows up. So with these 5 points, I guess you would have known exactly how to grow your prayer hours, from little prayer hours to using songs and messages, to using fellowships that can pray, to using prayerful people, and seeing prayer as a must. You must have been able to build that prayer capacity that you want. It was a privilege and an honor having you guys on the show today. Thank you all on my channel, whatever it is, we'll still have show. So having you guys on my channel, thank you. Subscribe, yes, the button is here, and like, drop a comment. I'll be very glad to reply your comment, and please share with your friends and tell people to join the family. And I would see you next time with another amazing video. Thank you, and God bless you.